Hello students, welcome back to English class. Hope you are thorough with the verbs. Today I am going to tell you a story. Students, listen to this story attentively till the end so that you will be able to answer my question that will be asked you. Okay? Now, the characters of this story. Oliver, an orphan. Mrs. Maylie, an old lady. Miss Rose, a young lovely girl. Dr. Losburn, Mrs. Maylie's family doctor. Mr. Giles and Brittles are the servants. Now coming to the story, Oliver, an orphan, ran away from the orphanage as he was ill-treated there. He was not treated well there. So he ran out of that orphanage and landed in a den of thieves. The thieves took Oliver to rob a house. There the thieves were stopped by the servants of the house. And then the thieves, they left this wounded Oliver there and they escaped from that place. The wounded Oliver was taken into the house by the servants. Next morning, Mrs. Maylie and Miss Rose, they were at the breakfast table. Giles, he was waiting upon them. That means he is serving them. Then Mrs. Maylie, the old lady, "We have sent Brittles for a doctor and he hasn't come yet. What's the matter?" Just then they heard a carriage stopped near their garden gate, and then they thought somebody has come. Then Dr. Losburn has come, their family doctor. He has come, and he asked Mrs. Maylie, "How did this happen?" And it might be really a shock for you. And he pitied on them. Then Miss Rose, she said, "Doctor, please go and treat that boy. He had been wounded. You please go and treat that boy." So Dr. Losburn, he asked Mr. Giles to show that room. Mr. Giles, he led Dr. Losburn to the room where the boy was kept. He saw the boy, treated him well, and then again he came down and asked the ladies, "Did you see the boy? Or did Mr. Giles, did he tell anything about the boy to you?" These ladies, they said, "No, nothing was told about the boy and we did not go and see him." Then Dr. Losburn, he said, "Well, if you want to see the boy, you can come along with me. I will take you to the boy." And they said, "Okay." And Mrs. Maylie, she said, "If Miss Rose wants, she can also, if she wants to come, she can also come." So Miss Rose, she too agreed for that. "Okay, I too will come and see the boy." And all the three of them, they went to the room where the boy was kept, and to their astonishment, that was a young boy. And Miss Rose and Mrs. Maylie, they really felt sorry for that boy, and they really felt sorry for the boy, and they said, "How could this happen?" Then Miss Rose, she said, "He might not have ever experienced the love of a mother, and he may not have any home, so he might have turned like a thief." And then she also requested Mrs. Maylie not to send the boy to any prison. Then Mrs. Maylie, she promised that, "I won't harm this boy anyways. I have become old and I have to help. This is the time for me to help anybody, so I will not send them." Then Dr. Losburn, he said, "Here we should not talk. Let's move to another room, and there let's discuss." So all the three of them left the boy alone to take rest, and they moved to the next room, and there Mrs. Melee asked Losburn to suggest any idea to come out of this problem. So Dr. Losburn, he thought of that for some time, and he said, okay, will your servants listen to you? Then she said, yeah, they will listen. They will listen to me. Whatever I tell, they just follow my words. Then it would be fine then. Let's talk to the boy, and if we find him innocent, let's leave him. Let not hand over him to the police. But if we find him guilty, that means if we find him responsible for the crime, then we should hand over him to the police. So all these two ladies also, they agreed for that. And then Dr. Losburn and these two ladies, they went to Oliver's room, and Oliver just then he woke up. Then they asked the whereabouts of this boy. Then the boy, he said he is almost tired, but still he was very anxious to tell his story. He wants to prove his innocence. So he said, he told all the story. These two ladies, they felt, they were almost like the tears rolled on their cheeks. And Dr. Losburn, he tried to hide his tears. That was really a sorrowful story of Oliver. So finally they decided this boy was innocent, and they wanted to give this boy shelter, food, and treat him like their own. And then the police came. The servants were inquired about this boy. They said this boy was innocent, and the thieves are two evil-looking men. And the police, they believed all this, and they left. Then Oliver, he felt very happy for finding a home for him. The Malays took Oliver to their house in the country, that is a village where the trees were in blossom, and the gardens, fields, everywhere there were flowers, as it was spring season. And Oliver never knew such kind of happiness and peace. He felt very happy for that. He used to go to a old man where he used to learn how to read and write. And Mrs. Melee, Oliver, and Miss Rose, all together, they used to go for walks, long walks. And Miss Rose, she used to play piano and sing songs. And Mrs. Melee, she loved to listen to those, as did Oliver. And finally Oliver, he lived in peace and happiness for almost 3 months, and he felt very happy for that. Now students, I hope you have listened to the story. Now tell me what would be the title of this story? Who is the main character of this story? The protagonist, we say. The main character is Oliver. Yes. Finally, at the end of the story, what did Oliver find? Yeah, a home. So, Oliver finds a home. Correct. Now tell me, what is the difference between a home and a house? Oliver used to live in an orphanage. Yes? So what is the difference from there, the orphanage and home? In the orphanage, he did not find any love and care. He did not experience any love and care. But here in the home, he experienced love and care. A home means a place, a house where there will be a family, love and care. That is a home. What is a house? A house is just built with brick and wood. And if there is no any love and care in that house, that can't be a home. Now you tell, Oliver found a home or a house? Yes, exactly. Oliver found a home because he experienced the love and care of the May lice. And even Dr. Losborn also. Okay. So once again go through the lesson. Lesson 6, Oliver finds a home. Lesson 6. Once again you go through that so that you will understand better. And this story, Oliver finds a home, is an extract from Oliver Twist that was written by Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens, he is an English novelist. He was born on 7th February 1812 and died on 9th June 1870. And his notable works, famous works are The Pickwick Papers, Oliver Twist, Nicholas Nickleby, A Christmas Carol, David Copperfield, Bleak House, Little Dorrit, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations. These are some of his famous works. Okay, so children, once again go through the lesson. Oliver finds a home. Thank you for now. Meet you in the next class.